An update now on a story Global First brought you a few months ago.
More Alberta families are now speaking out about their disappointing experiences and trying to get treatment for Lyme disease. Su-Ling Goh joins us now. And Su-Ling, since your story first aired, other families are coming forward now.
That's right. They say people with Lyme disease are being constantly misdiagnosed because the province's testing methods are only 50% accurate, according to this group. Lyme disease is contracted from infected ticks. According to Alberta Health, there have been just 19 cases of it in our province since the early 90s. But many families say it's much more common than that, and they're sending their message loud and clear.
You can call it Lyme disease, you can call it lemon Lyme disease, you can call it anything you want. Just get the people better, please.
More than 50 people turned out for today's rally at the legislature, family and friends of people with Lyme disease, patients they feel Alberta's medical system failed.
At her worst point was having difficulty with walking, with swallowing, with a lot of her sort of motor abilities.
5-year-old Xian developed the unexplained symptoms last summer. Local doctors were baffled.
They did tests for things like juvenile Huntington's disease, mitochondrial disorders. Because she was adopted, we had sort of post-traumatic stress syndrome popped up.
Her mother suspected Xian had Lyme disease from a tick bite on their recent vacation to southern BC. But she says no doctors in Edmonton would take her seriously. It wasn't until she brought Xian to a Lyme disease specialist in Seattle that the little girl was diagnosed and treated. It's a familiar story.
I kept saying, what about Lyme disease? And they kept saying, no way, absolutely no way, this is not Lyme disease.
Janet Sperling says her son, Ed, was misdiagnosed several times in Edmonton. A local test for Lyme disease came back negative, but a U.S. test was positive. And antibiotics for Lyme disease have since stopped Ed's strange symptoms. Janet organized today's rally in hopes of getting the province to update its testing methods.
We really want to bring attention to the fact that Lyme disease is very treatable if it's caught early. And if you wait a long time, it's very difficult to treat.
The telltale sign of Lyme disease is the bullseye rash, but just 30% of patients have it. This group hopes Alberta doctors can become better educated about the disease so people like Xian don't need to head south for results.
The ticks are critters that like to bite if ever you let them in.
Organizers of the rally are hoping to meet with Alberta Health and the provincial lab to discuss their concerns. And by the way, Lyme-carrying ticks were found on 2 dogs near Edmonton last summer. If you are going into the woods, make sure to wear long sleeves and pants.